I'm joined now by Benjamin Bradlow. He's a fellow at the Watson Institute for International Studies and Public Affairs at Brown University. So, Benjamin, you have South African President Benjamin Zuma refusing to step down. You have clear demands by the ANC's executive committee. Where do you go from here? How do you solve this standoff?
Well, look, the ANC has recalled Zuma as a deployee to the state government. That is, he's the president of the government, but as of December, he's no longer the president of the party. The ANC has tried to resolve this problem internally by recalling him and hoping that he'll resign. But the challenge is now he doesn't seem to be taking the cue. So this means that the ANC is going to have to go to Parliament, which is a more public forum, for taking care of what they hoped would be an issue that they could resolve internally.
So how would a vote of no confidence in Parliament play out, and would that be it for Zuma?
Well, as your reporter mentioned, there is a vote of no confidence currently scheduled for the 22nd of February. This was a motion that was introduced by opposition parties. Now, there have been a number of motions of no confidence previously introduced since Zuma was first elected in 2009 as the state president. And each time the ANC has not gone along with these motions of no confidence, though there were approximately 30 members of parliament who voted with the opposition in the most recent motion of no confidence. I believe it was in August of last year. So the question is, will the ANC, will enough members of parliament from the ANC join opposition parties to make a motion that they've introduced successful, or can the ANC find a way to introduce its own motion that would show that the ANC has control over the removal of a president through a parliamentary procedure?
So, Benjamin, why do you think Zuma is so reluctant to go? Why not save face? Why not leave in a dignified fashion? What does he have to gain by holding on to this office?
Well, look, the election that led to the election of Cyril Ramaphosa as the party president was a very tight election. And Zuma was clearly counting on his preferred candidate, who happened to be his ex-wife, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. He was counting on her to win that election. But it was a very close election, and he lost. Now, there are over 700 counts of corruption that could be reinstated against him in the next few weeks. There are significant bills to pay for Zuma's very large family. There are a number of policy initiatives that are otherwise unpopular within the ANC and in the country at large that he had hoped to push through before he leaves. So there's a great deal that's at stake, and sometimes dignity is the last to leave.
And how much political uncertainty, in your opinion, has this crisis really created for this country?
Well, it's not clear that this is truly uncertain. In the short term, it appears uncertain. It's not clear which day Zuma is going to leave.
Is it just a matter of time?
But it does feel like at least the most probable scenario is that it's just a matter of time. You know, predictions are always a risky business, but it's hard to see how this could go on much longer. The Minister of Finance is supposed to table the annual budget to Parliament on the 21st of February. And really, you need to have a clear sense of leadership moving forward from that time.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Benjamin Bradlow, thank you.